Welcome to Chapter 4, Part 4. In this part of Chapter 4, we'll talk about the two fundamental documents in project management, and these documents are the so-called project charter and project plan. So after deciding what project to work on, it is important to let the rest of the organization know that a particular project is being conceived and what is the nature of that project. A project charter is a document that formally recognizes the existence of a project and provides direction on the project's objectives and management. So the best way to get your entire organization started with your project, or at least to make them aware of your project, is to create the so-called project charter document. Key project stakeholders should sign a project charter to acknowledge agreement on the need and intent of the project. And then assign the charter is a key output of project management integration. So basically, this is a way to put everybody into the same boat and make everybody paddle into one common direction in relation to a particular project from the very early stages of the project. So that's why a project charter is an important document that not only formally starts a particular project, but also gets everybody on the same page in relation to the project. So it's very important for early on integration and collaboration. So what you see here is a sample project charter for a fictional project called DNA Sequencing Instrument Completion Project. So you can pause here for a minute and look at the typical sections that you may have in a project charter document. So here we have project title, date of authorization, when the project was approved by a particular senior executive or steering committee or any other committee responsible for approving and financing projects. Estimated project start and completion dates, key milestones, in other words, what are the key achievements that will be used to measure whether this particular project is on track or not, very high level budget information, who will be the project manager, main project objectives, key success criteria, in other words, how do we know whether we succeeded with this particular project or not. So what are some of the key measurements that we can use to judge project success. Here we have a section devoted to the overall approach. In other words, what is the overall, what are some of the main ideas as to how you will go about implementing this project. Then we have information about team members and other stakeholders, their roles and responsibilities. Here it's a sign-off page, a sign-off section where everybody signs off to show his or her approval in principle with what this particular project is about, and then some key comment section. So this is the project charter. Now, a project management plan, in a way, it's the same as the project charter, but it's completed at a somewhat later stage, and it goes into details in all those sections that we discussed previously. So a project management plan is that final document used to coordinate all project planning documents together and help guide a project execution and control. So it's a comprehensive, detailed project charter. Plans created in the other knowledge areas are subsidiary parts of the overall project management plan. So a typical project management plan is basically a collection of documents that deal with other knowledge areas such as cost management or time management. For example, a project management plan may include a detailed Gantt chart or a networking diagram, and all those documents are important documents in other knowledge areas. So project management plan pulls everything together, just like the group project or individual project plan that you'll be working on in this class as a team or individually. So what are some of the common elements of a project management plan? Well, you may have introduction or overview of the entire project, description of how the project is organized, meaning who are the team members, what are the relevant stakeholders, management and technical processes used on the project that can be captured in the form of work breakdown structure or Gantt chart. Work to be done. This is something that is captured with the help of a work breakdown structure. Schedule. You can use a Gantt chart, and budget information where you have the overall budget document. And here, in that third part, just like some additional examples of management and technical processes used on the project. You may reflect on quality management, how you will embed quality within the project. So there can be all kinds of documents, and here you just have some, like a sample list of sections that are used in a project management plan. like take a look at this quote, and this quote tells you that good teams, they recognize the importance of creating good organizations, and effective project management teams, they recognize and they understand the importance of project planning. Plans are a bit controversial because nobody can ever predict future. However, planning is essential because it makes you sit down as a team, as a project manager, and reflect on all the things that need to be done. And even at that stage, you gain a much better understanding of the project. And although you cannot predict future completely how exactly the project will evolve, you're making yourself prepared for all the things that are needed to get the project done. You're in a better position to estimate the timeline, the budget, the costs associated with completing a particular project, and so forth. So planning is very important, and therefore successful organizations, they understand the importance of planning, and they mandate templates to be used when somebody tries to propose or conceive a project. So successful organizations, they tend to have project plan templates that project managers need to use whenever they want to plan for implementing a particular project. In your course Canvas page, you will see a project plan template from the Center for Disease Control. So this is a well-known organization under the umbrella of US government. So if you open this template, you will see all the sections they require you to fill in order for you to propose a plan or start a project, or propose a plan for a project within this organization. So organizations should foster, should encourage project management planning by developing those templates. So this completes part 4 of chapter 4. Thank you for watching.